Hello dear teachers, how are you doing? In this session, we're going to introduce you to one great method of teaching. Do you want to transform your classroom into a dynamic learning environment that caters to all learning styles? If so, keep watching this video as we explore an effective teaching method that can help you achieve this goal. This method is particularly effective in elementary classrooms because it caters to visual and interactive learning styles. Elementary students typically learn best through hands-on experiences and visual aids, and this method provides just that. By creating a physical representation of key concepts, students are able to see and interact with the material, which helps them to grasp abstract ideas more easily. In practice, this method can be implemented by building learning walls with vocabulary, pictures, and samples. For example, if you're teaching a lesson on the human body, you could create a learning wall that includes pictures and definitions of different organs and body systems. Students can then add their own drawings or cutouts to the wall as they learn more about each system. Another way to implement this method is by creating a word wall with key vocabulary words for a particular subject. For example, in a math lesson on fractions, you could create a word wall that includes definitions and examples of different types of fractions. Students can then add their own examples to the wall as they learn more about fractions. To get started, you will need to gather materials such as chart paper, markers, scissors, and tape. You can also use pre-made templates or download printable worksheets from online resources. Once you have gathered your materials, follow these steps to implement the Learning Walls method in your classroom. First, identify the key concepts or vocabulary words you want to focus on. For example, if you're teaching a lesson on the solar system, you may want to focus on the names and order of the planets. Next, create a visually appealing display that includes the key concepts or vocabulary words. Use colorful chart paper, markers, and pictures to make your display eye-catching and engaging for students. You can also use pre-made templates or download printable worksheets from online resources to save time. After creating your display, post it in a prominent location in your classroom where students can easily see it. This could be on a wall, bulletin board, or even on the ceiling if you have high ceilings. Make sure the display is at eye level for students so they don't have to strain to see it. Next, provide students with the opportunity to interact with the display. This could involve adding their own drawings or examples to the display or using sticky notes to record their thoughts or questions about the key concepts. You can also provide students with different materials to use, such as colored pencils, markers, stickers, or even glitter. Allow students to work individually or in small groups to interact with the display. This will help them to feel ownership over their learning and will encourage them to take pride in their work. Finally, review and reflect on the activity as a class. Ask students to share their thoughts, questions, and any new insights they gained from interacting with the display. This will help students to process their learning and will allow you to assess their understanding of the key concepts. Remember to keep the activity age-appropriate and engaging for your students. For example, if you're working with younger students, you may want to focus on fewer concepts and use more colorful and tactile materials. If you have students with special needs, you may need to modify the activity to meet their specific needs. Some students may require additional support or accommodations, while others may be able to complete more challenging tasks or projects. By following these tips, you can successfully implement the Learning Walls method in your elementary classroom and create a dynamic learning environment that caters to all learning styles. So try out this method today and watch your students thrive in a more engaging and effective learning environment. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe so you never miss out on future videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts and feedback in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy teaching.